So I'm going to talk about the architecture behind LinkedIn Sales Navigator, behind LinkedIn, behind other components of LinkedIn that you might be familiar with. First of all, let's talk about LinkedIn itself. LinkedIn has a database back end. So on the back end side is this great big database with all of this records, all these data components, all of this communication infrastructure. Okay. They kind of know anytime you looked anywhere, how long you looked and all, and that's part of the big data principle of LinkedIn. So you have this back-end database and you have LinkedIn that you've been looking at, and you have LinkedIn and LinkedIn Premium perhaps. Pay 20, pay 50, pay more dollars for LinkedIn, but it's the same user interface. On the other hand, LinkedIn Sales Navigator, another whole program right over here. It's a different architecture, it's a whole different system, it's a different platform, but it talks to the same back-end database as LinkedIn. So between them is sort of this application layer in between. And another one in this application layer out here is LinkedIn Recruiter. So we've got Recruiter for recruiting, we've got Navigator for sales, and we've got LinkedIn out here kind of for everybody. And way over here on the far side, over here, is where LinkedIn can talk to other programs. It's called an application programming interface that lets the applications out there talk to LinkedIn and vice versa. It's a two-way handshake, kind of like, yeah, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing great. It really is kind of like a handshake, and that's how those programs that have the little in buttons on them and stuff, they're talking over here. So fundamentally, in review here, we have the LinkedIn database back here with an application layer out here that talks to LinkedIn and gives you that familiar LinkedIn view, talks to Sales Navigator over here, talks to Recruiter over here, and has APIs to talk to these third-party programs out this way. So hopefully this will help you understand a few things here in the Sales Navigator series I'm doing. This is about the architecture behind Navigator.